everybody, I'm Natalia Bonner. Welcome back. You noticed my awesome new design wall? I'm so excited about it. Today though, I have something else fun to share. I am going to be machine quilting a fun flower and swirl design on some circles. I have a brand new free stitch along coming up starting on April 1st, 2023 called the Free Motion Filler Frenzy. In this fun stitch along, I'm going to be teaching you step by step how to machine quilt 12 awesome free motion designs. No rulers in this class. Technically, I am going to use a ruler to outline around these shapes today, and I am going to use a ruler to mark, but as far as all of the background goes, it's all going to be free motion. You'll see here today that I am quilting on this fun panel. This panel is available for purchase through honestfabrics.com. Just search my name, Natalia Bonner, and you can find it over there. I am quilting on the 50 by 60 inch size. The batting that I'm using here today is one layer of the Quilter's Dream wool batting. The thread that I'm using on the top is So Fine color number 451. On my bobbin, I have bottom line color number 623. I'm doing all of my quilting here on my Gamel 22-inch machine. This is hand-guided quilting, and I am stitching in the stitch regulated mode with my stitch length set at 13 stitches per inch. You can find out all the details about this fun new stitch along, the Free Motion Filler Frenzy, over on our website, peaceandquilt.com. Let's get stitching. I'm going to be quilting here on this super cute Free Motion Filler Frenzy panel. This panel is available for purchase from honestfabrics.com. Just search my name, Natalia Bonner, and this will pull up. I am using here the 50 by 60 inch size. On the center of my panel, I am going to quilt a flower. I want my flower to be in a circle, so I want to tie those circles that are on the outside of this design into the center. So I am going to start out by using a rotary ruler and the Sway 5 machine quilting ruler. The Sway 5 machine quilting ruler has some markings on the funky looking end of it that indicate the center of a true 5-inch circle. So I started out here using my blue Mark Be Gone marker to mark an X through the center of my space. Now I'm using those markings on the Sway 5 machine quilting ruler, lining them up on top of my X, and then from there, marking out a circle. Now I'm ready to begin quilting. To stitch out this circle design and then flower on the center of my quilt, I'll now use the circle end of the Sway 5 machine quilting ruler, and I'm going to stitch along that marked line, creating a perfect-ish 5-inch circle. Once my circle is complete, now I'm going to quilt that flower. I'll start on the outside and then stitch to the center. Once I get to the center, now I'm going to create a flower by quilting teardrop shapes, working my way from the center to the outside to that circle and then back to the center. This flower by stitching right back to the outside where I started that first flower petal. Now that I have my flower all quilted out, I'll use a misting spray bottle and mist away those blue marked lines. In this new stitch along, this is the Free Motion Filler Frenzy panel that I'm going to be using to quilt out my designs. In the center, you'll see that circle with the flower that I've machine quilted. During the Free Motion Filler Frenzy, I will be teaching you step by step how to machine quilt each of those 12 background fillers. Because there's a lot going on in my background filler, I chose to keep the the designs on my orange slices and also those circles a little bit more simplistic. I'll use that same flower that I'm quilted in the center, and I'm going to quilt it on half of those circles on the outside. I'll alternate that flower with a swirl design, keeping it nice and simple. Let's quilt some swirls. So alternating colors, I'll stitch those swirls. Like the flowers, I'll start out by stitching around the outside of my circle. Then with the swirl, I'll swirl into the center, but always thinking ahead. I'm leaving enough space to stitch my way back out of the swirl. So I'll swirl into the center. When I get to that center point, I want to actually stop, make my machine take a stitch right there in that center point, so I have that nice crisp point. And then from there, I'll swirl right back out. And I'll repeat this process, working my way through those 3 circles. I love how that design turned out. So much fun to machine quilt. You can now enroll for the free motion filler frenzy over on our website, peaceandquilt.com. Don't forget, the stitch along begins April 1st, 2023. Have a great day, everybody.